I was bullied once back in high school. It started one day when I was walking down the hallway after school heading to marching band practice. These three girls were walking in my direction that I had never seen or talked to before. I don't give them a second thought when they approach me, but one of the girls starts criticizing me about my Letterman jacket that I was wearing. "What's with the jacket, dude? I've never rocked that at school," is what she said. I thought it was a joke. I thought she was being silly with me. I was totally thrown off guard. And for one thing, our marching band was huge. There were literally 200 plus students walking around the school with my same jacket. That's not surprising if you know anything about marching band in the South. Also, I had no idea who these girls were, so I was pretty sure they didn't know me at all. And the girl continued her bizarre monologue as I checked out the other girls who weren't saying anything, and they seemed really unsure. It became clear to me that this leader girl had decided she wanted to try out bullying on a whim, and the other girls weren't brave enough to tell her that was a super dumb idea. I was apparently their chosen victim for this experiment. Fortunately for me, because I was in marching band, I was constantly surrounded by people who weren't trying to be the most popular kids in school. They weren't expecting me to be either, so I was very secure with myself, and I didn't feel the least bit embarrassed about my jacket. It was a real strange encounter. I let the girl have her moment, and then I continued on to practice, and I didn't expect, though, that I would start seeing those same girls every single day on my way to practice, and that every single day, the girls would pull the same stunt. And I really didn't have anything to say back since I was always on my way somewhere. I just kind of raised my eyebrow, occasionally asked what her problem was as I passed. I wondered how long it was going to go on before they got bored with my unresponsiveness, and it seemed to go on for months. And then came my moment. I had an after-school job as a front door hostess at one of those family restaurant chains. I've been there for quite a while, so I was very comfortable in my position there. This one Saturday morning, I saw a family piling out of their car in the parking lot, getting ready to come inside. And as I started gathering menus and preparing for their entrance, I saw her. It was the family of one of the bully girls. It wasn't the leader girl, but one of her, minions getting ready to come in with what I guess were her mom and dad. Man, what a delight. Here was my chance to tell on her, and here was my chance to expose her and shame her right in front of her parents. I began preparing my speech. I swear I came up with about 6 hours of trash talk, all within the 20 seconds it took them to get from their car to the door. I wasn't even sure that at that point what would come out of my mouth. Something devastating. They entered. She saw me and froze, and I began my speech. "Hi," I said with a crazed smile. And then I blurted out, "Oh my gosh, you go to my school. How are you? Is this your family? Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. This is so cool. You guys want a booth? Here, I'll sit you by the window. Water's all around." I couldn't believe what I was saying. I don't know where it came from. Somehow it felt so right, though, pretending like this girl and I were the best of friends in front of her family, even though she and I both knew the truth. I went on to serve them extra freebies, give them VIP treatment, and for some reason, I felt like I needed to convince her parents that their little girl had great friends and was some kind of celebrity at school. All that trash talk out the window, no explanation. So weird. And I also felt weirdly drained after they'd left, like I just poured my heart and soul into the performance of a lifetime for no reason. Well, the next day at school, same routine in the hallway. The three girls approached. I rolled my eyes, readied myself, and the leader started her chiding. I still didn't say anything back. I did, however, smile and wink at the girl before walking away, the girl who'd been at the restaurant. For some reason, I just felt like we had this little secret hangout between us that separated us from this moment. And then the most unexpected thing happened. As I got further down the hall, I hear the girl from the restaurant stuck up for me. She said, "Hey guys, can we stop messing with her every day? She's actually really nice." Defeated! They never bothered me again. Weirdly, I never saw them again either. I'm not sure if that whole time they'd been going out of their way to find me and pick on me, or if the awkwardness of being cut down to size caused them to choose a different route to wherever they went every day after school. The experience changed me forever, and so began my discovery of this art of JOYkwondo. The exercise for you today, it's a gutsy one. Today, you're going to kill someone with kindness. Welcome to your first JOYkwondo battle. I want you to entertain somebody who's difficult in your life. Do something unexpectedly nice for someone who rubs you the wrong way and probably knows it. Buy them something random from the store and tell them it was something you thought they might like. Take them out to lunch or for drinks. Invite them along for some bowling or golf. You can get as extravagant as you'd like with this, but don't feel the need to go overboard. And the most important part is that you need to be genuine. Don't act sarcastic or bitter the whole time. They can't know how you really feel about them right now. They already think you don't like them, so it doesn't favor you in this battle to prove to them what they already know. The real power comes when you prove them wrong, and they realize you're actually pretty gosh darn fantastic. And you may not see the result right away. Don't feel discouraged if at the end of the encounter they still act hostile toward you. You've planted a seed, and you can rest assured it did something to them, whether they show it or not. Something is going to crumble and be destroyed. Don't expect their unpleasant personality to change if it's just naturally who they are, but keep an eye on their behavior toward you as time progresses. I think you'll like this new superpower of yours.